Father God, we come to you today with a new episode and new problems, Lord. Please help us and watch over us and guide us and our viewers and family. In Jesus' mighty name, we pray. Amen and amen.
Amen. Amen. Welcome back to you thought you was grown. I am Prissy Chryssie, and this is
Debbycakez.
all right, guys. We are a weekly pass. We are a weekly podcast every Saturday at 1 p.m. Check for us. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, your grandmama, your baby mama, mamas, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Join our community, y'all. Y'all know what's up.
Yes, yes. Welcome everybody. So today we have a new episode for you. We're going to do a little reflecting on our all our episodes. This episode 9. I'm so excited. Yeah. We did it.
9 episodes.
9 episodes in, and we have a hot topic for you guys coming up. And
we're gonna talk about pretty privilege, right?
Yeah, pretty privilege. And we don't have an I thought you were grown moment. Well, we'll figure it out. Trust me.
Girl, we're gonna put it out when we thought we was grown moment, something to learn. We're gonna put it all in the mix.
Exactly. And also we have a Black Girl Sprinkle of the Week. Yes. So stay tuned for that. But first of all, let's start off with how you doing?
Y'all, listen. We are celebrating our 9th episode like champions because you have no idea what we've been through in our regular offline, off social media life. Like, this is the middle of grind season for us. We were grinding, working on our careers, and also dealing with real life family issues. And
listen,
you have no idea.
But we're still here and we're still like producing stuff. We are not letting anything get, in our way. I love that.
Yes, we are still like, girl, you recording today. I know you catching the flights. I know you you're not where you normally at right now. Are we still recording? We still getting together and holding each other accountable. And like
with everything, not only this podcast, I feel like a lot of things in our lives we've been holding each other accountable for. I feel like 2021 is just the year that we just buckle down and get things done.
Yes. So, y'all, right now I am, just to be honest, I am a couple of days, maybe like 2-3 days ago, I had a little moment feeling discouraged. You start planning things out, and when it's time to execute and things don't line up the same way you planned them, and you're like, oh Lord, why? What am I gonna do now? And that was shook up. That took me out. I allowed myself a day. That's what I've been telling myself. I will allow myself a moment to feel whatever I'm going through, shake myself up, get back at it, and it gets it moving, because I'm no longer sitting still in whatever feelings, because in the past I would feel it and then just hold on to it and like, you know what, I don't want to feel like this, so I'm not going to deal with it. But now I feel my feels, and I tie my shoes up while I'm down and get back up and get to marching. So that's what I was doing. And I had a little revelation. I felt like, I don't know, I guess I felt like the people, you only go as far as your community, especially when you have kids, your circle, the people around you, you need them for support. Mm-hmm. And I guess I felt like I wasn't getting the support that I want. Mm-hmm. Right.
And listen, we can't do that without support. Mm-hmm. But it's hard.
I just be honest and realize like people are giving me what they can give. And I have to be appreciative for that, because I could have none. Mm-hmm. And then I just really had a moment with God, and God was like, it's going to be like this, Christy, because you're not going to give nobody else the credit but me. So when you get through this, nobody's going to be able to say,
amen. Oh, is that a word?
But God. So I had that moment, and I just was like, okay, God, you got it, So that's where I'm at. I'm getting through it, trying to figure out my next move, but I ain't gave up. So
That is really good.
how you
That is a
doing, Deb?
word. That was a
Girl, that was
word.
a word. Like it really came to
Listen, I
me. I
felt
was
that. I felt that. Like sometimes, ah, Chris. Okay. Try not to cry right now. Try to get it together. But yeah, mental check for myself or for me this week. I just feel like I've been not really I don't want to say self-medicating myself, but I just been trying to um not use the pills or whatever I was on, like the self-depressants, to actually process what I'm going through, my grief at this
Mhm.
moment, and trying to get out of my funk. Like
Right.
last week, I was like in bed all day, although I'm still like in bed, but I'm trying to like get out of that. Like today, I had a photo shoot to do today, so I had to like get up and do it. And all morning, I was like, Lord, let it rain so I don't have to go. Like, just
You like,
make a
one
reason why I
day
don't
before
have to
it
go
don't
today.
rain. Come on, God. What a cloud.
What? Come on now.
Do you want
And
to share
then I
share
had
with
to
me?
like, I have to get myself up. I have to put more of an effort to get things done and
Mhm.
to do things because if not, I'll lay in my funk all day. And I know that's not what God wants for me. And that's what my father wants for me. But it's just hard. It's super hard for me right now. Noah has been acting out, showing his behind, but I know it's because he needs that attention from me. It's just hard for me to like give it to him.
Yeah, that.
So I am trying to be my best self, like try every day. And like you say, like being that moment for that moment, but not letting it drag on.
Yeah, that's important.
It's important, but it's just so hard for me to shake it off. I know it's gonna take a while. And I'm just gonna have to push through it, but I have to push myself to get things done, other things done. Like, okay, this gotta get done today, Deb. Like I have to make myself a list and
Mhm.
try to knock at least two things off my list daily. Some days I'll knock everything off the list. Some days and I don't knock anything off the list, but I still like hold myself accountable for it.
Right.
And
And then you always have another day to start over. You know, a lot of people may not know what is causing this onset, funk or this grievance, but Debbie's father passed recently. So it's I mean, I'm in awe of her, how she's able to even just still have to be mom, you know, for Deb, for Noah, still have to still hold down her 9 to 5, still, her creator, social media
content
content
creating and
creator, manager. She's still holding down that. I mean, even at going through making the arrangements for her dad's funeral, still taking care of that and still running that. It was I'm just in awe of you, and you
oh,
are a special person, and God flows through you. That's all I'm gonna say. You have God's
thank
love in
you.
you to be there, because even when
Listen,
you're grieving and going through it, you're supporting the family. Your
and I
family's
feel
proud of
like that. I
you.
feel like I'm constantly supporting everybody and being trying to be strong for everybody. That I don't give myself that time to be strong for myself, or have that vulnerable moment to myself. But
Yeah.
I'm so when I do have that moment to myself, I feel like I get, how
Too,
can I say, like
it's like too much or
consume
something.
in it. Like I get like all warmed up and I'm just like
Uh,
in a big funk for a while, and just been listen, Clubhouse and my books and you, my family is what has been getting me through this, okay? Like, because I feel like I'm in like disbelief, like this is really happening, like he's really gone.
mhm.
And it's hard. It's so hard. And having to go to work and actually work and actually have to talk to people.
It put on a
Like,
smile because nobody cares about.
They don't care.
No.
So
They,
job
wait,
don't care that you just, lost a parent. They want you to come into work and work extra hours and do it's a
mhm.
lot. So I just gotta buckle it up and get it done,
But feel
Gotta,
your feelings, friend. Don't be grieved. Like if somebody's putting something on you, like it's too much, let them know, like, hey, I'm still grieving through this and I can't handle this conversation. Don't be so strong. Don't wear that badge for.
I don't know how not to be strong. That's my whole thing. I don't know how to be vulnerable, or I don't know how to like say no. That's my whole problem. I'm just that kind of person I'm constantly wanting to be an ear for people and be there for everybody, but
Yeah, but shoot, when you start weighing yourself down, you can't do the don't cost of yourself. You have to be, the most important person that you have to be strong for is yourself and Noah.
yeah,
And outside of that, it's just, they got to carry their own burden. They got to, you know.
figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
Ugh,
y'all
well,
see what I'm saying? Like we have been through it. Debbie more than I, but we have been through it, and we have still come week after week. Listen, y'all,
yeah.
with our conversations. Okay. That's what y'all need
Okay.
to tell y'all people. Like these girls are strong. These girls, they make it happen no matter
Okay.
what's going on how crazy their life is, what's going on. We come here for y'all. So
We come here for y'all.
yes, show us some love back. So Debbie, what's your favorite episode so far? Like what was your
I
favorite
c-
moment of
I
you
really
thought
feel
you
like
was
I
going?
can't say it's a favorite episode. I love all our episodes.
I got a
Like,
little
and I
baby
love to go
girl.
back and listen to them and try to get a little feedback on what we're doing wrong and how we can fix things. But I think my favorite episode is it Love for Money? Let me see.
The last one, put a
No,
ring
that's
on
Put a
it.
Ring on It. Put a Ring on It. I love that one. And so many people have commented on that. I have got calls today. Shout out to my cousin Darnell. He's like, "You ain't asked your daddy. He asked your daddy for hand in marriage." I
Yeah.
said, he did not. I said, don't worry, my next husband will get it right.
Right, right,
My
right.
next husband, he gonna have to go to the grave and
Listen,
ask
poor
my daddy.
Jason, like, poor Jason be getting down.
Poor Jason. Poor Jason. I hope he's not listening to these.
No, we
Listen,
should put them. I'm just thinking, like, we should have like Jason on,
we
and then
should
I
have him
bring
on.
Chris
Oh my
on.
God, he would kill me.
He would probably love it. He would probably love to talk.
He would love to talk.
Right.
Listen,
And
I
take.
think Dating with Kids.
Oh, that
Oh
was
my
fun.
God, and the bonnet one. The bonnet one was really good.
Oh my god.
And I see people with bonnets now. I'm like, oh, I've been in and out
But
the
you know
airports
what's
lately.
crazy is now I don't wear my bonnet out.
That's good.
I
I feel like
don't wear my bonnet out now. Now I don't. But normally I would just wear it. Like I don't take my hair. I wouldn't take my hair down until I got to where I'm going. But I would go in the store. Like if I'm in a rush, I don't mind. I will keep my hair up. But now,
mhm.
like I'll do something like this, or wear a hat or something, or pull it in a ponytail and keep it pushing. But now I'm just like, I want to be one of them girls.
Don't be one of them girls.
Mm.
It's not
I
cute.
started seeing what those girls look like, and I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't want nobody to think that I'm like that. You look
I
so.
was at the airport like 3, 4 times this month, and I cannot tell you
And what times were your
how
flights? Like early morning flights, or it was like regular?
early morning. I had a six
Yeah,
o'clock
but that
flight.
makes sense. Early morning flights.
They look like they just roll out of bed, cold in the eye, you know,
They barely made it,
headband.
girl. They
Like I'm
barely
looking
made
like, did you bathe? And you in
Yeah,
the
because that's what it. Afterwards, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like you don't bathe. you,
like you just rolled out of bed and just came to the
you skip
airport,
brushing your teeth. You skip
skipped
washing
all
your
that.
face. So
Hmm.
just don't do it. So I learned something. Look at me learning and
Look
growing.
at you learning. Look, okay, friend.
Yeah, my favorite episode was the mental health check-in one. I think I said a lot of things that I had not said out loud. And being that my parents got to listen to it, now mind you, we didn't have a conversation about it, but I know they watched it and I know they heard me. And I think that was, we don't need to have a conversation just because they watched this. Just to know that, I felt heard in that moment. It made me feel validated as an adult, and I love it. So that was my
Yeah.
absolute favorite. I think it was authentic. We were our true selves, and I mean, crying, snot, all that.
It was a lot.
It was a
If
lot.
you haven't heard the episode yet, please go listen to the episode. I think now that I think about it, that was a really great episode. A
Mhm.
very great, and it was very deep. I feel like it was very somber in the episode because it was a very like sad episode. Like it wasn't sad, it was very deep, you know?
Yeah, it was deep because May was a lot for you too. Like, I mean, this
Mhm.
whole since we started this thing out, it's been a lot going on, and we
It was
May
good.
was it was a lot, but I'm excited. I think we're getting better and better.
Mhm.
Um, I'm excited to see where this thing goes and how we just grow it.
Girl, exactly.
I think we need to start coming out with some like what's the stuff called, like gear, so we can know our
Merchant?
day. Yeah, like yeah, so we can know our day ones from like when we
Okay.
grow and blow up. Like, oh, you got the original gear, baby. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
should. We
that's
should.
what we
I think
need
we
to
need a
do.
label.
Yes, we
I mean,
need
we
to
need
work.
a not label. We need a
Give me a label,
it's
a
not a
logo.
label.
No, we
A
have a logo.
logo.
We
Y'all, my English is not good today.
we have a
So
logo. We just need to put on the shirt and be like, boo. We need something. We gonna work on that. We
we're gonna
added
work
more to the plate. Y'all
add
like,
more
like
stuff to our
y'all.
plate. And trust me, we
Listen,
will be fine. We're gonna get it done. Trust
yes, and
me.
we
This
can
year
get.
we are accomplishing so much things.
We're making it work. We are working our dreams, baby. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Um,
What do
so
you
let's get
think?
into this hot topic for
Uh,
today. Hot topic is what is pretty privilege and is pretty privilege real?
do you think
So
it's real?
Prissy, it's definitely real.
You think pretty privilege is real? You think how you give me an example of pretty privilege?
Pretty privilege. Like a man can see a girl that is like pretty, um, and just automatically, I won't say automatically. Well, pretty, nice body, boom. She already like he's already spoiling her. He's doing the most for her. That
Mm.
makes sense? Like you're looking like me, I'm crazy.
I don't know, because I don't think that's a real thing. But go ahead. Let's go ahead.
It is definitely a real thing.
I think it's a privilege to be a woman. I think being a woman gives you
No,
privilege.
pretty privilege. Them pretty girls, they get
Well, why you
better.
say pretty
Like,
girls like you're not a pretty girl? Like, I don't like that.
well, I'm a pretty girl, but I feel like there's different type of pretty girls. Like, there's like those
You
like,
okay? So there's a thing called. I think there's a thing. There's a privilege to be a woman, right? I
mhm.
can bat my eyes. I can smile. I can talk nice. I can give you compliments. I can laugh. I can do all those things. I can look at you. All
Okay,
that, and I can get something out of you, right?
yeah.
And then there's a thing like I think we're thinking of like the light skinned girls with the long hair. I think we're thinking of
I
like
wasn't even thinking that because there's some pretty dark skinned girls out there. I
they
just
get.
feel like the pretty girls, like I'm not saying I'm not
Oh,
pretty. I'm gorgeous.
what are you saying? I'm like, if it's not, if you're not a pretty privilege, if you don't experience pretty privilege, that make you ugly. Does that what I mean?
I don't think it makes you ugly. I feel like I'm not even out there to be on the no pretty privileged type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But you would experience it. So you only experience it when dating. Is that what you're saying?
Not dating, but like pretty privileged, like men like a pretty girl for like arm candy. They don't care if that she's dumb as rocks or that she's not the brightest tool in the shed. As
Mm-hmm.
long as she's pretty, she's getting that privilege.
Well, okay, I can see that.
You can see that? Like,
Yeah, I can get that. Like they don't have to have any depth, but you can say the
I
same
see it
thing for
all the
ugly
time.
girls. Like you could there be men date ugly girls and As long as they having sex with them. Is that ugly privilege?
No. Christy, sorry. I'm like catching a cramp, but I'm getting old. Um, yeah, like I believe there's a such thing as pretty privilege. Like these pretty girls, they get more offers, like you said, like even job offers. Like say an ugly girl and a pretty girl walks in to get a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe they're gonna give most likely to that if that pretty girl versus the ugly girl.
Mm.
You don't
I
think
don't
so?
know. Mm-mm. Not if
So what do you think
not
about
if
pretty
like
privilege
the
then?
unattractive girl. I don't know. I live in Georgia, so the beauty standard is different here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can always find a pretty face. Like it's
Mm.
Georgia, it's Atlanta. You'll go to the gas station and find a pretty girl. So pretty is over. It's kind of overrated here to me. I do think that it's like the ballers, like the basketball, the celebrities, they like a girl to look the same. That's why all they girls look alike. Like you can tell who is the girl who is getting flued out by the ballers. You know what I'm saying? You can look at her and tell
That's pretty privilege.
that. Yeah, but you can call it a privilege, or you can call it like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think it's a
So
privilege.
what does a ball girl player the girl looks like to you?
Um, I think they look slim, thick, right? They body build. They look athletic. All right, they're not too. They don't got a ghetto booties like you would think. They slim. They tend to be light skin. Pretty skin, long hair. They look like they might pledge, aka like that's just
I've seen some ugly AKAs, MJS.
oh, don't do that case like that. I'm not a fraternity, but if I was a part of sorority, I would definitely be an AKA. But I think that's like I think like Adrea, what's that girl name? Drea, I don't know her last name, but she was on
um,
Basketball Wives. She's skinny.
well, you know I don't watch that garbage, but
But yeah, Drea, she is like I think they look like her, like light skin. They got a nice body. They sometimes they don't have nice bodies because I'm like, and not all of them are pretty either because pretty really is subjective. Because I've seen some girls who actually be, moving with the celebrities and doing all that, living that life, and they don't really be cute, and they be like you say, dumb as rocks, or they come off dumb as rocks because
they know how to use their beauty to get what they want. That's what it
mhm,
is.
yeah,
Pretty
they
girl
be trying
privilege.
to.
Like they're really pretty, but some of them are just like
Girl, what
I
else
don't
they
want to
talk
down
about?
nobody. So let me not say, but I believe once they know that they're pretty or they have the nicest body, they're going to use that to their advantage to get what they want.
Oh, okay, so let me ask you this: on the opposite spectrum, do you think men have I wouldn't call it pretty, but a handsome privilege?
No, as long as you got money, you are fine.
Mm. No,
I
I
feel
don't
like
think
as
it's
long
the
as a man has
opposite. I
money,
think
they're
men,
fine.
attractive men, have it easier than unattractive men. I think they have a privilege
When women,
with women, or maybe even men if they swing it. If they like men, like they have a. You would believe, like a well dressed man, and he was handsome. Came in and clean cut. Came in and told you that he owned homes and he was, a millionaire, and a regular Doug ugly. Not only call him ugly because it's subjective, just frumpy looking guy came and said that he was a millionaire, and he was in t-shirts and jeans. You would believe the handsome man over.
I would. But actually nowadays I feel like I wouldn't. Like I've seen so many like different people, different
Yeah, statues.
brackets,
Uh-huh.
and see how they dress their attire. It's crazy, but I feel like for a woman, you have to be beautiful with a banging body. Um, for somebody's meant to even look at you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I think it's pressure. I don't really know if it's privilege though. I feel like it's pressure to be you.
Pressure. I think we think society makes them choose that kind of person.
Yeah, because they all date the same type of person. Like when they're dating the same people. That's the thing. It's like when you look at these people, they're dating the same people. They just passing them along. Look at how many people like Ray J Touch that they're married to other famous people they're friends with.
That's just weird to me. I guess
It's
not a lot of rich.
weird, but it's like, why are y'all doing that? It's a whole world full of people. Why are y'all dating the same people?
They trust they in their circle, I guess. That kind of incest type stuff. I don't know.
And then be calling like, this is uncle. Like, I used to
This your
smash your
uncle.
mama. I'm not your uncle.
And she smashed the homie.
Right. And we got no tape. So it's a weirdo stuff. But I don't know. I think it's pressure. I don't know. If it's a privilege, it's a privilege y'all want. That's what I'm say that. Because you don't really benefit from it. What did they benefit from? Half the girls are not going to be married. Right.
Why?
They're going to be passed along.
They could be baby mamas.
Oh, yeah, because they winning. The baby mamas is winning.
Baby mamas are winning. These baby mamas are winning.
I know.
Winning. Listen.
They winning, girl. With a girl, Brittany Renner.
Yeah.
Getting $200K a month.
A month. What does a baby need for $200K a month?
Girl, I would figure it out. I would figure it out. Give it to me.
How much is really daycare? Like, how much is
Girl, they must be going to a private school. Like
what judge authorized that? Let me go to where that judge was at.
Right. What state was it? They in North Carolina, but North Carolina is that state, like, they got weird laws. Like, if your husband cheats on you, you can sue the mistress if you can prove that she knew that y'all was married.
North Carolina?
Uh-huh.
Oh, girl, look into that state.
Yes, girl. But I don't understand it. I don't know.
Like, even with like Dr. Dre, his wife has like a crazy ass, I think it's like 300,000 a month.
Yeah. But that was his wife, and they were together for some years. That's different.
She deserved that. She put up with a lot. She deserved that.
But Kelly Clarkson is paying her ex-husband, soon to be ex-husband, $250,000. I don't think they were married that long. But they're in California. Don't get married in California. Y'all listen to me. If you are married, do not live in California and get divorced.
Okay. Well, California, I feel like, is their own separate country. Like,
they were trying to break the union with this last election anyway.
Listen, California is a whole
from the U.S.
different ball game. Yes. I ain't there.
Don't do it, people. Don't do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would move to like Florida and just stay there for a couple years, then divorce. Don't get divorced in California.
That's crazy. Like, so what does a child need? Chris, you have 3 kids. Do you think
I need 200,000 a month?
But I guess it's a lifestyle. But how long was she with this guy?
Not long at all. Like a few months, got pregnant, then they broke up, and now she got pregnant, had a baby. Long enough to have a baby. That's how long. Long enough to have a baby. At least 9 months. And now he mad because he like, it was all fake. She plotted on me. She dated the same people. Like, she tried to call out Colin Kaepernick for not buying her flight. Colin Kaepernick is a smart man. Okay. He was like, I'm not flying you out. Fly yourself out. Come see me there.
Pretty girl privilege.
She thought she had it. Colin was like, no, ma'am.
But she got it though.
She had a fly. She didn't fly. He didn't fly her out.
But I'm saying she was using that like pretty girl privilege to get what she want though. I'm telling you, it's real.
And some of these dudes got some ugly baby mamas, so I don't know. Pretty isn't like the eye of the beholder, so who's to say who's pretty, who's not pretty?
I feel like they want this arm candy. They don't really care what
They want the same
do.
girls. They want the girls that everybody have. That's all it is. They just want to say, I had her too.
Child.
I don't know if I would want that.
I don't
Who would want that? Who would want to just be somebody's arm candy?
I don't want community dick, please. Hopefully I find my man he like.
It's not community. You are community. She's community at that point. Like if you could go somewhere and for more than 3 people in a room that has seen your big O face, and when I say I mean orgasm people. And if they've seen that face, then baby, you community.
You for the streets.
I don't know if you still for the streets, but the community knows you.
The community wants you, and the streets still want you because you're supposed to be pretty. But what's so pretty about that?
I don't know. You never know. What if she had like that 5'5"? Was she not really pretty, but she had that 5'5"? It wasn't even about her looks. It was just she's a great person. I don't know if it's pretty privilege. I don't know if that's the thing. I think
it really is.
I think what's the real benefit? You can't just be arm candy.
To be arm candy is all they care for. They don't care to be nothing else. Like they want to be arm candy when we flown out. They want to go on these nice trips. They want to take pictures and be on Instagram.
Okay, so pretty privilege is that. Then what's the opposite for the people who don't have that? Like it's always like a opposite. So the people who don't have that privileges, what are they doing?
I don't know what's called. They basic people, I guess, like me and you, bitch.
Wait a minute, I've been flew out before. It might have not been first class. It might have been Spirit, but I don't.
Not Spirit.
I'm gonna have to pay for my own bags, but hold on.
Oh my goodness.
I guess they basic like me. Maybe that's why I don't want to accept it. It's not a pretty girl privilege because that would make me not pretty. It would make me
no, I think we're beautiful, but I like with me when I go places, I feel like every time I travel, I find me a little friend. But so I don't say I'm ugly. I know I can pull, but I'm not for the streets.
I don't be nowhere, so I don't know. I be in the house. But you're a woman. Men are typically, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be able, I don't know. I guess if you say it like that, you can always find a duck. Like, I don't know. You can always find a duck.
Who wants a duck?
What's a duck?
Who wants a duck? Especially a broke duck. Everybody wants that shiny penny.
They be ducks. They still be ducks with money. This is why these girls is tricking them out of $200,000 a month. You are a duck. Like you gotta be a duck. Like you to get tricked out of that much money for somebody you don't even know that long. Like you barely know her mama. You probably don't even know her middle name. They probably found out that information when they started getting served with child support.
But they said that she was like kind of following, like going to his games prior to them knowing. And like that's what they do.
She was scouting him.
Scouting him, like.
But that's what they do. They literally do that. And these men, like I've seen it firsthand. These men go to these cities and they scout for women like this. It's not a pretty girl privilege. It's these stupid men being ducks. Like if you're looking for send me 10 girls. If you're doing that, of course they're gonna play the game. That's the game that they're playing.
It's a game to be played. Don't get played.
And they just happen to be the duck. Like, yeah, okay, you thought you was just gonna fly me out, take pretty pictures with me, and I'm getting paid $200K a month. It's all it is. It's a game. I don't think that's the pretty girl privilege. Because if it was a privilege,
what would you be doing with that money per month? Let me tell you, I was buying houses at the Yang, okay? I'd bought me a little city.
Yeah, I make sure that once he get 18, I would never have to ask for that. I wouldn't be messed up. That's what 50 Cent baby mom messed up. Like her son turned 18 and she was stuck.
Really?
Because then she only had what she had. Like, girl, you gotta flip that $200K.
Listen, I'm
You're
buying
gonna
a
have
whole
to
bunch
learn
of
how to do stuff.
properties, buildings, and
Invest in thing.
shit.
200K a month, baby. When my baby turned
Uh-huh.
18, and then it's not like she called him halfway through. Like he got 200K. Like the baby ain't even one yet.
I haven't heard the stories. I haven't been on social media like that to
The
know
baby not
what
even
is
one
going
yet,
on.
girl.
So what does the baby need at that age? Like, I swear she cutting that damn judge a check. She cutting the judge a check. The judge getting $5,000 a month.
What
There's
does
no
he
way.
need? And 200K a month. Let's say you do formula. What is formula?
What kind of
$16?
formula are you doing
$30
with
of
that?
the big cans. $30. You probably need like 4 of them a month. Diapers. You probably need.
Maybe it's a whole nanny,
Yeah, maybe
a
she got like a
house.
step. But at that point,
Huh?
girl, I would hire my girl, this thing is tight, baby. Woo. But listen, at that point, I would hire like a family member.
Okay, keep the money in the family.
What you talking about? And then get that money, and then like, does that money even taxable? Like, does she have to pay taxes on that money? No,
No.
that's just tax-free money. Friend, you're gonna have to take one for the team. You're gonna have to find you a baller.
Listen, you can find one for the team too. How about that?
The shop is closed over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with it.
He got that kind of money. He could put that shit back together, reattach them bad baby. You hear me?
Listen, no, I got Chris already.
Get
My
you a
chances
surrogate.
of you gonna have to do. Come on now. Be waiting outside the clubs. You're gonna have to find one young, you know what I'm saying? Find them on the way out of high school so you can see
He gotta be wet behind the ears.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I ain't got time for that.
Mm-hmm, girl. I guess they'd be like, because how old is she? Like, what's the age difference? I don't know the
I
age.
think she's like, I think she was like 20 something, and he was like 17 when she was scouting him.
Oh yeah, his mama should be her ass. That's who should be her ass. But they be trying to teach.
Why doesn't he file for full custody of the child?
30.
Like,
She's 29. What's his name?
no, I think there's a big age difference between both of them.
But he probably just.
Are you looking up, Chris?
I'm looking up. Girl, let's see. Wait a minute. Let's see all the people she dated. I ain't trying to bash her.
I'm not trying to bash her. I just don't
She's
understand why
dated.
would a child need that much money.
Okay, so we're not gonna do that. Let's just look at the agent for PJ. I think name PJ Washington. Let's see his age. He's 22. That's not that bad.
It's a baby. How old is she?
29. He thought he was grown. He thought he was grown. He thought he was gonna be able to handle that.
He thought he was a grown moment. Like, I got this. I got me a baddie. Pretty girl privilege. I got me a baddie.
I got her wrapped around my finger because she was probably playing the role. Babe, what you want to eat? What you want to cook? Putting that thing.
I'm pretty sure she don't even cook. I'm pretty sure she Uber eats everything.
No, she probably was cooking for him to, like, you know what I'm saying, make him think that she was wifey. Washing his clothes, folding him up, folding his
crab
clothes,
macaroni and cheese,
doing all that good stuff, to trick him into thinking that she was wifey. She got that, what's that, 5 years, 7 years over him. And just pulling out all the tricks, putting that thing on him.
How did he find out she was like trapping him? Like, did she come out and say
probably because once it was over, you see a different side. But that don't really mean that I think it was some interviews too, I think, that came up. It was saying, like, how she was saying that she had her eye on him.
Oh.
I think that's what happened. I could be wrong. If y'all know what happened, how it happened,
please let us know.
Let us know.
Get down these DMs or these comments and let
Yeah,
us know
let us know what
what
happened.
really happened because I'm out of touch. Prissy, she old. She don't know
I
better.
just hear it come and go, and I don't really. In another life, I would either be a baby daddy or a gold digger. In another life, I would do it differently. But since this is the life I have, I'll live vicariously through Brittany Brenner.
Lord, what I do with all that money? I
To
hope
be
she
like,
flip it. I hope she's not
yeah,
dumb
so
and
let's
not
think
buying
about it.
bags and.
She probably buying expensive clothes too.
But hopefully she finds another baller that can like
Subsidize the money.
Mm-hmm.
She probably will, which is crazy. It's like he will go through all of this with her and another person in the same arena.
Situation. Mm-hmm. Well, pick her up.
Mm-hmm. And take care of her son. Because it's ducks.
I would try to file for full custody after
But they
this point. Like
can't.
you
It's hard.
can.
It's hard to take full custody of a baby from a mom, especially when y'all not married, especially when you're in these southern states. Florida's not like this, but Georgia is like this. If you are not married, the state does not recognize you as an equal parent.
That's horrible.
They recognize you financially obligated to the baby, but they don't recognize you as.
Because I don't believe all mothers are mothers. Like
Yeah, true.
a lot of these moms just have kids just to have them, but don't mean that makes your mother. So
Mm-hmm.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Especially for these fathers out here that are doing their
Right.
best and
And really love their
wanting the
baby.
best for their kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does suck. It's not fair. It's not
That's
fair.
not
Mm-mm. It's not
sure.
fair. But that's just the way it is. And that's what it is. That's why these men have to be smart. Put a condom on.
Don't worry about these pretty girls.
Mm-mm.
Make sure she got up here first. Make sure she's smart.
Even if
She got
she's
something going for
smart,
her.
put a condom on if you do not want a baby, because babies change people regardless. Regardless if she was grouping after him, she could have not been grouping after him. She could have genuinely had a relationship with him and genuinely liked him. But that age difference could have kicked in while she was pregnant. He could have been acting like a 22-year-old, and here she is, a 29-year-old with a baby. It could have been that too.
It could have been that. We speculating, but we don't even know. But
Yeah, it could have been that because men can be immature as hell, and I can imagine how 22. I mean, shit, I was immature.
you're a baby.
You was supposed to act like
Frontal lobe is not even finished developing.
right. So, but having a baby, I always say this: like when you have a baby, like when a woman has a baby, she ends up falling in love with her baby, and like falling kind of out of love with the man.
With the man, I feel like the only time they fall out of love with a man if the man is not there or not supportive or whatever. But I feel like as long as that man is there for you and is trying, I feel like you
Now you
can't
still
really
don't
fall.
love him the same way. It's just like, oh, I thought I loved you, but now I love my baby, and I will let you get hit by a car to save my baby.
Sorry. Sorry. But I don't think so. Well, I don't know cuz I didn't have that experience. Like I love Noah so much. His sperm donor. I
You
don't
loved him before he was the sperm donor.
I loved him before then. I mean I loved him afterwards. He just didn't do right by us, so I had to, part my own ways, but if he did, I would have,
But if he would have kept up with the same shenanigans and you didn't have Noah, do you think you would have stayed?
I was on my way out when I got pregnant, okay? I
No, it's
was
always like that.
already
That's the
checking
fucking
out,
worst.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst right there for you. All right, girl, let's talk about this black girl sprinkle. We talk about this black girl magic.
Yes. Who do we choose as Black Girl Magic?
That's a good question. We always do this around this. Y'all don't get to see this part, but we always like freeze up. I mean, we can talk about it. It's so many Black girls doing so much in the
So
Olympics.
many Black girls.
The Olympics, like they are killing us. I wanted to use Simone Biles. I think it's how you say her name. Dang, if I'm mispronouncing her name, let me know, y'all. I probably am. I'm horrible with names, remembering names, saying names. I'm horrible, but
Everybody's sweetie to me and honey. Hi, sweetie. Hi, honey. I
you
most
can
likely
say.
forgot your name.
But I know her first name is Simone, and she's the gymnast, and she has been killing it for like years. And she decided to take a step back from the Olympics this year after she made the cut to perform, to focus on her mental, because she realized like her mental wasn't there. And
Yeah, that's amazing. Like somebody that's putting their mental before anything. Like this is a big deal, and for you to put your mental, because it's a lot to deal with, and
the
sometimes
criticism from people all over the world, and they criticize the Black women.
more harsher, I
Oh my
believe,
God, it's so harsh. I mean, from the skin to the hair,
to
to
what
the
their outfit are,
the
and
way that they shaved. I mean, oh my God, they things that have nothing to do with the sport, they
they'll
just
tear them
go
apart.
in on them. And to think that, and then like people are like, oh, she's a punk. She can't take a little criticism. Like,
For you to open your mouth and say that, you should be shot. Are you
I
out
was
here doing
like,
the things you're doing? That's the worst part. The people that are criticizing them can't even do the half things they doing. Can you do a black flip? A back flip? No.
no.
Can you twirl?
Can you stand on that damn beam and do all that? No.
No.
Sit down
But
and
they're
shut up.
criticizing them for what they're, what they're doing, what they're not doing.
Right.
Horrible.
So we wanted to shout out her. And it was another, we wanted to talk about the Haitian Olympian, the swimmer.
Yes, I'm looking up her name now. I send you so much stuff.
I always follow that I don't know, the Haitian page. I love that page. I'm not Haitian, but they always have great
Light Union
content.
Sweet.
No, it starts with the L.
Yeah, Light Union Sweet.
Oh, I didn't even Lion Sweet. Oh, I didn't even realize that what it was. Sorry.
Shout out to my girl Wanda.
Yes, I love this page. I'm not Haitian, but I freaking love this
She
page.
wanna be Haitian.
I do. And I feel some kind of way. Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. This is a sidebar. Debbie be teaching my kids Creole, like words in Creole, and I've been her friend for umpteen years, and she only teach me nasty stuff. Like it's weird.
That is
And I don't
not
even think
true.
she taught me that. I think just being around her mom.
My mom always talking crap all the
So
time.
I just picked up on what she was saying then, but Debbie never taught me Haitian Creole. That's kind of messed up. But
Child, listen, she know Creole. Chrissy know the bad words. She hold on to the bad words.
you think that's what it was?
Yes, it is. There, her
Some,
name is Emily Grandpierre. She won women 100-mile breaststroke.
okay.
She won first place.
It's a
Yes.
lot of Haitians participated in the Olympics.
Yes.
They got another one, a
You know, our
diver,
people's
Haitian diver,
athletic.
Jennifer Abel. She won silver medal in synchronized 3 metric springboard competition. I have no idea what that is.
Or when they're jumping off the boards, swimming.
It says synchronizing. Did they do it with
Yeah,
people?
like the synchronizing swimming. They
Oh,
jump and they do
oh,
like
here I go. You got to be a bad athlete. Swimming is so freaking hard. Oh, she did it with someone else. Nice. And then Naomi Saka, she won her opening match. I think she's backing out of it. Tennis is a lot. They're putting a lot of pressure on her too. They just do too much for Black women. Let these Black women be great. You can't compete with us, so you're gonna try to tear us down mentally. That's what they do. Right? They can't compete with us. The girl Simone Biles, like she was so good and she was hitting her flips so well that they were like, "Oh, that's not fair. That's illegal. That we're not gonna count." Like she's doing things that people cannot do.
and want to call it illegal because your body don't bend like we do.
Baby. You said it. Mm. But that's our Black Girl Magic. We had a lot going on with our Black Girl Magic. We're just so proud of these women.
There's so many, yes.
Yes, we're so proud of them all competing, the athletics, the training, because I can't do it, baby. The dedication to the workouts, because they work hard like right
all
now.
day.
Right. Right now is probably the breeze for them. They train all year
round
to make it, to compete right now. And that dedication, baby, I can barely go right here to my garage and get on this treadmill. You can barely do that, okay? So we want to give a hand clap to them, and for the rest of the Black girls, the Black women who are competing, we wish you luck. You know, even without their gold or their silver or bronze medal, baby, you are a star to us. So
doing it. Shoot, I feel like I must give a Black Girl Match shout out to you, Chris. Me? Because yes. You listen, juggling your career and kids. It's a lot. It's a lot, and you're doing it. Listen.
Oh, I'm trying. Thank you. Girl, it's the same thing for you. I mean, Noah, the death of your dad, working, your career. I mean, and still being here with me and doing this together and still planning for other things and making other things happen. Like, girl, I'm in awe. Like, I see you like when the days where I'm like, I want to do it. It's like, oh, my friend is still doing it. So let me tighten up.
Listen, today's the first day I was not ready and Chrissy was ready before I was ready. Okay. Listen.
But it be my kids. It don't be me. It be my kids. I was like, oh no, we're going to go to the park. We're going to get this energy out. We're going to let this 96-degree weather wear us down. We're going to eat dinner, bathe, all that before 7:00.
Listen, Noah's still up. He in the hallway right now trying to get into the room. Trying to figure what's going on.
So yeah, we are trying, y'all. So as long as we make that effort, y'all make that effort for us. And if there's something you want to see, hear, talk about, let us know. We see your comments, we see your feedback, we love it. We see your engagement. Thank
you.
Love it. Thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna make that the wrap for the episode. Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Bye.
Till next week.
Okay. Oh. Bye-bye.